So last year, when my parents went on a trip, I started using my phone a lot. And I mean 10 hours per day on average. My parents are very strict about how much I use my phone. I can only use 2 hours per day and they'll check the screen time every night. If the screen time is more than 2 hours, my phone will be taken away the next day. I never passed the limit they gave me, at least that's what they thought. I knew how to reset the screen time on my phone. It's pretty easy. So when I saw the screen time was over 2 hours, I would just reset it. I couldn't believe how much time I've wasted on my phone. Most of it is just Netflix, YouTube, TikTok, games, and social media. It was really weird because it didn't feel like 10 hours. According to Sai's research, an internet or computer addiction is the excessive use of the online activity. The latest edition of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders actually includes it as a disorder that needs further study and research. They also said that in a publication on the National Center of Biotechnology Information website, the study, which was conducted by the Department of Adult Psychiatry in the Pauline Medical University, showed that internet addiction would seem to be quite popular among young people, especially those who are only children. In fact, every fourth children is addicted to the internet. So that research explains what internet addiction is, but how can it affect your daily life? According to Psychom's research, if you're suffering from this disorder, it might be affecting your personal relationships, work life, finances, or school life. Individuals suffering from this condition may be isolating themselves from others, spending a long time in social isolation, and negatively impacting their personal relationships. Distrust and dishonesty issues may also arise due to internet addicts trying to hide or deny the amount of time they spend online. In addition, these individuals may create alternate identities online in an attempt to master online behaviors. Serious financial troubles may also result from avoidance of work, bankruptcy due to continued online shopping, online gaming, or online gambling. Internet addicts may also have trouble developing new relationships and social withdrawal, as they feel more ease in an online environment than a physical one. So this proves that internet addiction can really affect your daily life. The internet affected me in school the most. Whenever I got back home, I would just scroll through TikTok, play games, and watch Netflix. I had no extra time to do homework or study because I was too distracted by my phone. Whenever I had some motivation to do work, my phone will always get in the way. My parents didn't know about this because whenever they came to check on me, I always pretended to be doing homework or studying, and because of this, my grades dropped a lot. In the research of Healthline, playing video games for a few hours on Saturdays or commonly scoping the sale rack doesn't mean you have a video game or shopping addiction. So what's the difference between a habit and an addiction? According to Healthline, a habit is something you do often, usually because you practice it or incorporate it into your routine. Doing the dishes after dinner is an example of a good habit, but habits can also involve things like chewing your nails when you're stressed. The research also says that an addiction involves engaging in behavior or consuming a substance because you feel a reward in doing so, even though if you know it's bad for your body or mental health. But you're unable to stop. So this definition shows the difference between a habit and an addiction. So after I read the definition, I knew I was addicted to the internet. So there's no one specific treatment that should be used to address internet addiction, but this worked for me. So first, I turned off the notifications. They make you turn on your phone, and then you're just going to waste a lot of time by checking other things. The second thing I did was I started doing the things I enjoy. For me, it was playing the piano. It helped me relax and made the day more interesting without buying stuff online or beating the game in a video game. Beating the boss in the video game. I'm not saying those are bad. It's okay and fun to play some games with friends from time to time. But make sure it's not affecting the things that are more important. The last thing I did was to make a plan. It's almost impossible to just quit the internet completely, just like drugs or alcohol. Instead, you should set a goal on how many hours you want to be on the internet. For example, if you only want to use 2 hours per day, start at maybe 3 hours, and then reduce half an hour every day until you reach your goal. So those are the things that helped me go through the addiction. It's very important to understand how to limit your everyday use so you don't mess up your priorities. Thank you for listening.